I am in Portbou, where Walter Benjamin died being pursued by the Nazis. Just to my left is the installation which was erected in 1994 by Dani Karavan as a homage to Walter Benjamin. He wasn't recognised so in the time, but now he's really seen as one of the 20th century's most important literary and art critics. His most famous text, The Art in the Age of Mechanical Reproduction, is really embodied in this sculpture by Dani Karavan. Benjamin's philosophy argues that the more a work of art is reproduced, and the speed in which it's reproduced, affects our perception of the original. It cheapens it, fading its aura. So even when we experience the original work, we don't see it as the artist would have intended before mass reproduction. Karavan encapsulates that here. It's all about experience, aura, and uniqueness. One needs to experience that transition from light to dark to appreciate the work. This is a really lonely sculpture. It's completely exposed to the elements and very much befitting what must have been the mental state of Walter Benjamin, completely alone, in a strange place, desperate, afraid. It was the 26th of September 1940 and Benjamin was 48 years old. His transit visa to Portugal was suddenly rejected by the Spanish authorities. As with all German Jews, he was stripped of his nationality, so he was also stateless. Faced with being deported and the terror of the concentration camps, Benjamin took an overdose of morphine and ended his own life. Regardless of his suicide, he was still buried on consecrated ground in this little cemetery right next to the sculpture. In the cemetery next to his tomb, a plaque was erected with the words he wrote in his last letter. Letter from Walter Benjamin to Henny Galland and Theodore W. Adorno. In a situation with no way out, I have no other choice but to make an end of it. It is in a small village in the Pyrenees where no one knows me that my life will come to a close. I ask you to give my regards to my friend Adorno and to explain to him the situation in which I find myself placed. There is not enough time for me to write all the letters I should have wished to write. Portbou, September 25th, 1940. If you want more things to visit in the area, don't miss Collioure, where Fauvism and, according to some, modern art was born. If you head south, you can visit the House of Dali in Cadaqués and the Dali Museum in Figueres following the Dali Trail. For more information, visit theartpilgrim.org. This is Maya Binkin for The Art Pilgrim.